Hey guys, Yugioh here. Got ourselves another duel. Just started actually. I just missed the rock paper scissors, but we got a new duel, and it's going to be Inzektors, which is a fun deck to play, and it's still good. It's still good. It's always in the top rankings. We've got 1628 against 1607, so it's a pretty respectable match here. Of course, he's going to do his silly dragonfly. I've noticed that I'm not too sure on it, but if you Veiler a dragonfly or a centipede, the effect, the quip monster just drops off. It doesn't actually stay on the monster, which is kind of cool actually. But I just didn't know that. I mean, I thought it just stays on, so it keeps the attack boost. But anyway, so he fetches a centipede and does the little combos. You get Ladybug, make it um, rank 5, and obviously you get access to Tyrus, Adrius, Volcasaurus once that comes out. Loads of stuff. But as Underworld 466866, I don't know his name. The guy who just pisses off everyone. He actually made this really good comment where if you have Dragonfly and Centipede on the field and you set two, basically you only used up two cards in hand to do the effect. You actually have your opponent has to Dark Hole, or your opponent has to find a way to put two monsters on the board. They're forced to commit to the field, and if they don't, then you get to do the derp again next turn, and it's really really good. You don't necessarily have to go into a rank 5 or rank 4. You can just keep your normal Inzektors on the field without actually without needing to go into next season all the time. I mean, it's great to do that, but this in a scenario, for instance, you'd rather just pop their back row, because they wouldn't be able to set four, and if you attack with Tyrus, then you're just going to fall into a D prism most of the time, and if they don't, then you get quite lucky, but you're still going to get off that card trooper. You want to kind of push for doing damage really. Nothing like Pepsi. Actually, no, there is actually better than Pepsi. It's called Coke, and Pepsi is nothing compared to Coke, but I'd still drink Pepsi anyway. Yeah, so another comment saying in my last video why I haven't been to my locals. Mainly because I'm in uni right now. I can't go to my locals. It's in London. It's a bit of a journey. It's like an hour journey away. So I'm not going to be doing that. So I guess I'll see you around Easter time. And I'll try and get some videos for everyone else who doesn't go to my locals. I do want to get some more videos of people dueling because watching real life duels is actually a lot more interesting than just watching Duel Network. But Duel Network duels are very, very educational, very, very fun. So he summons a centipede and he's going to. Ooh, okay. Hopefully he's got a lance. Oh, okay, he doesn't. So threatening roar. Threatening roar is going up in play. I've actually noticed it's actually, especially in prophecies, really branching out now. The actual the card itself is really really good. So yeah, Tyrus is now a vanilla, and yeah, so he's got two cards in hand. He mills three for his effect. Sangan. Oh, so it's an Inzektor mirror match. Very nice. So he summons Dragonfly against 4 back row. Of course, it's going to get warninged. I mean, what do you expect? So, Call the Haunted. He kind of obviously assumed that was going to happen. So he lost his thing to MST, which is a very well-timed MST, rather than just keeping it in hand. Um, Fortunately, he does get a card off Card Trooper once that happens, but it depends on what's in his hand. Um, he obviously did that Dragonfly with the intention of calling the Haunts, call the Haunted, so that he could get it back. Because that would have been quite dumb if he actually managed to resolve that. So he's just asking if Tyrus can be destroyed by effects. So yes, it can. We actually got 10 watchers this time rather than 45 like there was in the other one. These two players obviously aren't very well known, but sometimes you get a few players on Duel Network who are actually really, really popular. It's this guy over here, like xCloud. He sometimes plays on the 1600 ranking. And yes, dude, how did you get 1600 rating? Yeah, it seems a bit silly, but you know. So he activates Call the Haunted in the end phase. and gets the Dragonfly, which pretty much assumes his game because he's got Hornet, I think, that he searched off Centipede really early on. I think when he did the Ladybug thing. Oh, but he hasn't done anyway, so he activates a Fet. And special summons, I'm guessing, a Centipede from his deck. Yeah, it does happen. I mean, like sometimes you get these kind of questions because you're thinking just got to make exactly sure. It doesn't make you a noob or anything. I mean, it's a newbie if you say, "Oh yeah, Sangan, does it get a search when it gets sent to graves?" Like, of course it does. That's what it says on the card. But nowadays cards do get raw. They get worded in certain ways. And the point is that Why You Little has now been reduced to basically nothing. He's got no cards in hand, no cards on the field, and Dragonfly is about to resolve itself like basically OTK. So, okay, so if he draws Reborn, then yeah, but at this point, see, this is when, yeah, attacking with both of them and just leaving them on the field, that's the best thing you can do. Obviously, Mind Control can screw you over, but in this case, really, you'd want to keep the two monsters on the field like they are. There's no point making a monster. There really isn't. So he uses Extra Stag to get Hornet, and he equips it. And of course, Extra Stag is now quite a lot of attack, like 2,000 or something. So he goes all out, draws, probably scoops as well. So, oh, he ends his turn. Okay, so he's going to attack into a Gauze, or... Yep, so good game. So yeah, that's it. The immense defeat, and he won. Basically, in that he capitalized on certain things, and of course, I don't feel like it was played properly, but that's just my opinion on how it's played. So, yeah. That's an interesting mirror match, and until next time, guys, the Chiefs, you love it, is out.